Okay, so guys, it says Kellogg's Pop-Tarts. I guess he added in as a little joke. And please do not try this at home. Oh, he was in the Columber. He was in Columber in the Gap.
Cumberland Gap.
Yeah.
Use the knife. Use the knife to cut the pieces of tape.
Oh. Probably just pull it off.
Cut the tape. Good grief.
I can't. There we go. It's in a grocery bag. 3, 2, 1.
Let's see.
Oh my God. Would you guys look at that?
Tell everybody what it is.
It is a all hazards Midland weather radio. It came with the box. It's not sealed. It's new open box. So we got
What?
we got the owner's manual,
Oh my gosh.
so that can finally help. And we got the radio itself.
Very
And we
cool.
got
Oops.
a charging outlet and a
Oh wow, you need to put all of that back in the box.
oh my God, it shows the stuff for like the Marines, and this is basically just like a little advertisement. So
That was still in the box too, so that needs to go back in the box. And you need to put your box up somewhere where it's not going to get destroyed.
by dog. This
Or
is
by you.
That's the wrapping, and it's in bubble wrap.
And put your bubble wrap back in there too. Okay. Now, take it over here and see if it works.
All right. Moment of truth. Let's see if it works. It is not yellowed, so that means that this is. Oh my God! This feels kind of weird, actually, like holding basically a brand new dude. So it's.
Is there not one just like that plugged up behind there?
That's for the heater, I think.
You better look again.
Yeah, that's for the heater.
It's not. Because I unplugged the heater.
That's not it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not it.
Okay, well, that you need to figure out what that is.
Right. Let's see. Jack's right. Versions.
Northeast winds 10 miles per hour or less. Tonight, partly cloudy.
It works!
Then becoming mostly cloudy.
Yeah, it does.
Lows in the mid-50s.
Now tell us, what is the difference between this one and your other one?
So, difference between the Midland WR120B is, well, a lot of things.
Okay.
It has more features, and there's more versions.
Which one has more versions?
This one.
Okay.
And
So this one is the older model of that one?
basically, but
Okay.
there's a huge difference.
Okay.
This one does not squeal.
That-
Versions 3, 4 of this do squeal.
Okay.
And now, the way to actually tell is the alarm. Now, if you have a 2, because it's not a original, alright, so this is a 3 or higher. I just clicked it off. So that's the alarm.
Okay.
And if the power goes out, then you could just use battery backups.
That's right, for
I
both.
think I have. I'm going to grab.
Okay, be back shortly.
So if you guys don't want to handle like all the cord stuff and whatnot, now I'm gonna try not use the cord. So I'm just gonna put this in my shelf.
No. Put it back in the box.
All right. Well, this is going back in the box. I guess that's where the batteries. Yeah, it smells old. That's how you know it's a genuine original.
Oh yeah, because it smelled old?
Oh, yeah. Like, unbelievably old. The version was made in about like 2006. But the original version, if you look it up, was made in 2002. Actually, no, 2001. With the original version being a black and silver, which nowadays, it went for $30. Nowadays it goes for $2. Now it goes for $2. Now it goes for $200. Yes. I can't believe it.
Okay,
So,
now you need to put that box up and your other box up. Close them up, put them in the linen closet. That way nobody will get into them. Now you'll be able to how will you be able to tell the difference between, you can tell the difference between the radios yourself?
yes. Because the WR120B actually has a lot more chunkiness, and the boxes. So it has the little squares, while the WR100 has dots. They have dots.
Okay.
Now, the battery backups, you're going to need 3 AA batteries. And so you just want to put them in here. Make sure they have no corrosion. But Midland does one job. It's like they're basically anti-corrosion.
On their batteries,
Yeah,
they're made to last a bit longer.
Yeah. So as you can see, the battery backup works. And now, for me, I get really suspicious about these things because I don't want them squealing. Because if there's ever a little emergency, then I don't want to hear.
Just winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Saturday night, mostly.
Now, one thing I like about these buttons, don't like, they move a little bit. So you have to kind of. Oh, I forgot. You can't do the volume up and down with the weather off. I like the WR120B because you can control the volume before you can have it hear the weather, but and the weather thing actually goes around and around, and that's how Midland wanted them to be. So if you wanted to
Your antenna?
Yeah, because if you're not going to get the best signal if your antenna is just laying out like that.
Right, that's true.
And this was actually built to stay on desks in Tornado Alley or Hawaii.
Anywhere.
For the little marine warnings. And surprisingly, I'm going to read you the warnings that it shows. So it tells you, this is a better version. This one won't squeal. It's a WR100B.
Okay.
So it says optional accessories. Window mount antenna. Plug in to the external antenna on the WR100 to provide improved reception on metal buildings and manufactured homes.
Oh.
Now, this one was built in the 2000s. This one was manufactured in the 2000s. I mean, it's not. We get good signal, but the best signal we get is in my room because it's like the closest thing to a window.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it has a lot. Like, a lot. So, I'm going to read you guys off all the warnings it can do. And honestly, for me, I think you should go out and buy one, but I'm just some little kid on the internet, but I can't tell you what to do. So, child abduction emergency, immediate evacuation, hazardous material warning, local area emergency, biohazard warning, civil emergency message, contagious disease warning message.
For real?
Yeah. It keep going.
Oh my
Emergency action notification, civil danger warning, food contamination warning, industrial fire warning, power plant warning, and special marine warning. So basically, it's just,
So we're pretty much covered with this one.
yeah. And it actually goes for all of the Midland-made manufactured ones. You don't want to get, I mean, the best one you want to get is like one that says NOAA, NOAA. It stands for the NOAA Weather Radio.
National Oceanic.
Yeah, National Oceanic, something like that. And it says on the back, all hazard weather radio. This box is completely.
That is nice. That's good that we've got. That's the only all hazard that we have, right?
No.
No, that's right. We have.
Your smartphones, TVs, laptops, everything gets a message now. But like if you're in a serious power outage, like they say, hey, your power is gonna be out for like a week, then you're definitely gonna need like one of the little Midland dudes. And if you want to listen to like the FM news channel, then you and Midland actually makes like little small dudes that can literally fit in your pocket. And honestly, I find them like pretty useful because when they say like, hey, a storm's coming,
Mm-hmm.
and they say power outages will happen, then that's when I get like the Midland dudes.
So, what are some other reasons that you might need one?
Well, a lot
Other
of
than the
people-
electricity going out?
a lot of people like to collect them for fun, or
No, I mean, like, what kind of a serious situation? So, like, where could you use it?
in the middle of the woods,
Yes.
because these can actually fit.
Oh.
These are meant to fit in hiking backpacks.
Oh, okay.
And
Are you
the-
sure?
Yeah, they're meant to be carried, and their speaker is so loud.
I
so
thought it
loud.
was the small one. Isn't your small red one the one for...
It's just for like, yeah. Basically,
That would be the better for...
Basically, all Midlands can actually fit in backpacks. Because, I mean, the best one I find in handy are basically the old ones.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like the box, and it says, protect your
From a
family.
collector's... Yeah, from a
Yeah.
collector's standpoint.
Yeah, from the collector's standpoint. Now it says 24/7 monitoring protects your family with immediate notification of severe weathers or civil emergencies. And Public Alert has actually partnered in to actually help them with all of the weather radios. It might not say it on your weather radio, but I'm just gonna go grab its brother real quick. This is the WR300. Now, it's really similar. It's really similar to this, but also a bit different. This is a radio. Great, your batteries are going dead. Now, well, Now this one has a little bit of problems. Yeah, it's the battery's going dead.
It is, yes.
Now, there are some slight advantages.
Between the two?
Yep. This one doesn't go because look.
And now your forecast for
Well, you also just put new batteries in that, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah. So-
And the Midland brand batteries that they send you is very rare.
Mhm.
But I kid you not, these things last for a long time.
Yeah.
Like they came with the small one. They came with my small weather radio
Mhm.
and radio. It still has like full power.
Anything else that you would like people to know?
So basically, before it concludes, it has, and if you're just not like new or starting to collect these, don't spend like $15 buying an alarm clock. Have this thing brutally wake you up, because my WR120, like I take seizure meds. I'll tell you guys about my medical condition in a separate video, and most likely it's probably gonna be in one of these videos. And I am getting a recon, so
When is your
tell-
recon supposed to be here?
The 30th.
The 30th?
Yep.
Okay. So between the two, give us a good review.
So honestly, it's a 4-star because
Mhm.
it's not going off.
Okay.
During, weather alert, so I'll have to kind of fiddle around with it.
Oh, okay. So you haven't got your
Because-
settings right there yet? Okay.
Yeah. And this one it's
Automatically does, doesn't it?
just- yeah. It's just like the slightest hint of alert, and it's like
Yeah, the reception is good on that one, don't you think?
yeah, here.
And what about that one? You didn't really show everybody that one.
So whenever it makes that noise, you just have to find a different channel.
Yeah. You need new batteries.
All right, plugged in.
those in the lower 50s.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just the batteries are going bad.
Can you show us that one? Like, nobody got to get a good look at that one. Like, actually physically see it.
One second. I'm just gonna go ahead and take out the batteries because it.
I would, yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't corrode.
Yeah,
Good
well,
thinking.
It's gonna ruin the speaker.
Yeah, very well. Could.
Okay. So. One second. Alright, so I'm gonna let you guys get a very good look at it.
Because you didn't have a box for that one, did you?
I didn't have a box for it. Now, this one, same one that broke. It's in the box, ready to be sent
It was
back.
the same one as what? That one?
Yeah, the WR300.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you guys get a good look.
There we go.
So it has the same features because, well, antenna, earphones, and external thing, and a PC port. Can someone please tell me what that is?
Why you would use the PC port, I don't know.
Because I think it's just like...
Do they both have those features?
Yeah. Because the older models have a PC.
Okay.
So since it's a WR120B, I don't think it would squeal. Because it's just with...
And why is squealing a common problem with those?
It's...
For those of us that don't know.
So, when you open it up, you'll take out these two screws, and I think more are behind these little rubber couplings. And you'll see a little black piece on the motherboard. And then you'll have to remove that black piece, replace it, because that's part of the fine tuning. And that's what completely just corrupts everything. So you have to take that out, put it in a new one, then hope this new one isn't already bad. And well,
So, in other words, with that model, there is a history of.
yes, there is a history of them breaking down.
Okay. So then, but you would still recommend it?
Yeah, I would still recommend, like, if you really want to, like, keep yours alive and well, then you want to actually replace it. I'm just like, if
About how long do they last normally? As long as you take good care of them?
if you take good care of them, like use them on a daily basis, my guess is about like 12, 13, 14 years is my
Okay.
guess.
Okay.
Because these have a really long
Is that what
lifespan.
your research has shown you?
Well, that's just my estimate. But mostly I've seen like really old ones that have yellowed.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I have two of
So
them.
some of the original ones from what we're talking 2000, 2006 still work. So they last
Not the
quite.
ones from 2000. The newest one is the V6.
No, I mean what I'm saying is, they're reliable because
Yeah.
those they're still here in 2023. They're still working.
Yeah. And mostly the ones that have survived are the 5s and V6s.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, it's 5 plus and the 5 plus and the V6s.
Okay. So in wrapping,
So
in closing,
basically, in conclusion, this is basically like a lifesaver, maybe.
definitely it definitely
Because
could be.
If a tornado were to hit your house, and like they had in the program for the weather service
Mhm.
place got hit, then these would be like really good to
Mhm.
send out messages. I think no, they don't. I'm just joking with you. They don't send out messages. Now I guarantee someone could definitely like pick up the message, like the frequency,
Mm-hmm.
but these are like really useful.
So it could save your life.
Yeah, and I forgot to read something. 18 STR strobe light. Visual alert for deaf or hard hearing.
Oh, that's
Plugs
right.
in to the accessory port on the WR100 and provides attention-getting strobe for severe and civil.
Is that one of the accessories that you can get for
Yes,
it?
that's one of the accessories. It's
Okay.
basically like, it's basically
For people like mommy who really can't hear.
then,
They
yeah,
have a
well,
visual strobe light, I guess, that you
it's
can plug
basically
in.
like if they took a piece of a police light.
Right, we know what that is.
Yeah. So it's just a very easy setup, basically, because all you need to do is just set the time. Because this one's a bit more advanced.
Mm-hmm.
Because you set the
Oh,
time
yes, it
and
is,
date.
isn't it?
Yeah, you set the date so that like
Yeah.
hard hearing can be like, oh, what's the date? What's the date? Then they could go to the Midland 300 and be like, oh, it's blah blah blah.
Okay, so in conclusion,
So in conclusion, I
are you
recommend-
happy with what you received?
Yes.
Do you think it's a good radio?
Yes, and I will be making a new video on the Recon.
When it gets here.
Yeah, and it's also in its original box.
Yep.
So, and it's gonna be a double.
And tell us again the model name of the one that you got. It's a Midland what?
It's a Midland WR100B.
Okay.
And I have a Recon and a Windows XP computer coming. So I'm going to do a full review of those two. Because basically this is it's a simple dude for like hurricanes and if your power goes out. I
Okay.
keep bringing up if your power goes out. I mean, yeah, that's basically what it is. Alright, well, see y'all in 4 days. Bye.